This video chart presentation of NeoPhotonics Corp. brought to you by allpenny.stocks.com. NeoPhotonics is a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker NPTN. Came up as a technical stock to watch this week. Not sure what happened. Fell through some pretty solid support around $5, but began recovery the previous week. So you want to watch this week. Still a pretty substantial upside back to that support level. While the MACD is still trending downward, you can see near term getting a little bit of uptrend in the histogram. Potentially a bullish cross coming. These sort of bottom plays like this can give some head fakes. You can see right through here, it looks like a cross was coming. Downtrend is still in effect. What you look for is if you're trying to find an overall reversal in this, is for some support levels to hold, some higher lows to be made, and see if the trend is going to reverse course and eventually break through that downward trend that it's in and start to trend back towards zero. So that's the type of thing that we'll be looking for in this play. Pretty nice reversal position for the ADX. Nothing too exaggerated, but the negative DI is coming back down. Positive DI is moving the correct direction. Seeing some upward movement in the MFIs, but there has been some buying pressure in the stock. Pay attention to this distance right here. The 7 is pulling away from the 14 and 21, and if that spread gets to be too wide, expect a retracement in the 7. But right now it's still okay. Accumulation distribution, near term making a little bit of an upward movement. We'll look for those old highs to get taken out, see if this is going to continue some sort of upward trend. Obviously there was a sell-off. Jacob Money Flow tells you that was coming, but starting to trend back towards zero. This is a classic bottom bounce sort of play. They can be very popular amongst technical traders. For bottom feeders that break through negative 100 be a buy point. If this rolls itself out, comes breaking right back down, that would be the sell point. It'd be time to walk away from it, wait for it to set up, see if it's going to try and find a true bottom. Full still, a little bit of momentum coming into the play. Tricks, just not going to get anything from that on this drop. RSIs, again, showing some momentum coming in. But this stock has come off of 363, back up to close at 439. So obviously there has to be a little bit of momentum coming into it. Key point for it, see if it's going to make the breakthrough 50. What I'd be looking for in this play is certainly a bottom support at 363 to hold. Even in the more near term, I'd have my eyes on it right there around yesterday's low of $4.11. There is already a little bit of support established there, and I'd like to see it hold that area. But if it can't, it does pick up bottom support again down around 363. This is going to try and make any sort of reversal in course of the indicators, as I mentioned. The higher of a new level it can hold, the better off obviously it is. What makes this chart particularly interesting and why it was a technical stock to watch this week was not only because of 4 straight basically up days, but it's a pretty good rise to go back and touch $5. See, it'd be adding 60 cents a share. It's about 15% or so. So it does have a nice upside. And that resistance is actually even a little bit more thin than the next resistance that adds another 50 cents to it. So when you look for bottom plays, you look for a clearly defined support level, and for that support level to be outweighed by the upside to meet resistance. So those are the type of things I'll be watching for with this chart. Relatively low volume, 73,000 shares traded. That's about average for it, maybe slightly below average. But now I'll be watching for volume bars to pick up a little bit, see if it can go up and possibly challenge that resistance. As I mentioned, any pullback from that point forward, make the high or low, let the indicators play themselves out. It turns more into a swing trade at that point. Then just see if this chart can reverse course and make up some of these recent losses. As always, merely my interpretation of the NPTN chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.stocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or this video chart. No person employed by Allpenny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thanks for watching. Trade smart.